Hello and welcome to the first year assembly. In this assembly, we will be taking a look back at joining first year and what it was like, interviewing other students, and a lot more. So stay tuned. Not like you have a choice, but keep watching and we hope you enjoy the assembly.
This September, the incoming first years are coming to Stratford College. The current first years sent them a letter about what it's like to be in school. Last year, I joined the school and I was an incoming first year, and you get to learn so much new stuff and you get to make lots of new friends. Now let's talk to Student Council. What do you like about Student Council?
Well, I like being able to give a voice to various ideas and questions that students in the school have. I like getting involved in organising events that I know I, as a student, would have enjoyed. And I also like getting to know the wide variety of characters that join the council, whether they be from first year, second year, fourth year, sixth year, whatever.
What do you like about Student Council?
What do I like? I like that you come together with people that kind of have a similar idea of what you're going for, that these people also want to be representatives of their school and try to make the school a better place for everyone. Also, you get to meet people that you probably wouldn't have met before. Like, I don't think I would have talked to a lot of the older or younger years if I hadn't been in Student Council. So you also kind of get to make friends as well.
Now it's time for Stratford and National News. On to Liam and Emily.
Hi, my name is Liam and I'm in first year 1Y.
And my name's Emily and I'm in first year 1X, and we're here to talk about the current affairs in Stratford and internationally.
Okay, let's get started. We had a business quiz on Wednesday which we took part in, which was hosted by the Bank of Ireland. We would like to thank Mr. Briley for this amazing opportunity.
On Friday, the 23rd of the 4th, 2021, we took part in an online news summit, Agents of Change, discussing topics on the environment.
We'd also like to congratulate Ross Grainer, who has just recently completed his lifeguard training. I will be giving you the latest updates on the riots in Northern Ireland and the growing tension. But first, over to my co-host Emily, who will be talking about the trial of Derek Chauvin, who killed George Floyd, causing international outrage.
On April 20th, Derek Chauvin, the white policeman that killed black man George Floyd, was found guilty for murder in Minneapolis, the case that sparked outrage worldwide. This week, across 2 days, a racially diverse jury consisting of 5 men and 7 women listened to the case of Derek Chauvin, George Floyd's murderer. After the jury deliberated for around 10 hours, they declared Chauvin guilty on 3 charges: second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. On May 25, 2020, 46-year-old black man George Floyd was handcuffed and laid on the ground by policeman Derek Chauvin. Chauvin's knee was on Floyd's neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, causing him to die. 2 police officers, J. Alexander Kyung and Thomas Lane, helped Chauvin in restraining Floyd, whilst Tu Thao, another police officer, prevented bystanders from interfering. All this was filmed by security cameras and bystanders, which was then posted on social media, starting a large international race war. Now back to Liam, who's reporting about the latest tension in Northern Ireland.
Part of the peace agreement on Good Friday 1998 was that there would be no borders between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland due to Brexit. The British government are trying to put in a border between the two, causing tensions to rise. The Irish Times newspaper said in an editorial, the motivations of the rioters appear to be a mix of criminal aggression and political grievance. Their anger is stoked by manipulations of drug gangs and a climate of instability, all underlaid by decades of community neglect. Following Brexit, the border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland will become an external EU border. Both EU and UK negotiating teams made clear that the outcome would not be acceptable in any final exit agreement. The rioting has mostly involved gangs of youths armed with bricks and petrol bombs.
Next, we will bring you on to our next correspondent, Aaron, who is interviewing Nellie, who won the Best Animation Award and Highly Commended Storytelling at Fresh Film Festival 2021.
Congratulations on winning not one but 2 awards at the Fresh Film Festival.
Thank you very much.
Would you mind telling us about the awards that you won?
Sure. So I won Highly Commended Storytelling and Best Animation, which I was really surprised about because the standard was so high this year, especially for animation. I think because of COVID there were more animations in it, and some of them I saw I just thought, oh, I have no chance. So I was incredibly surprised.
When did you come up with the idea for the film Buko?
So Buchla is based around like several experiences I had when I was younger, where I was mistaken for a boy, which I thought was very interesting. And I mean, I was very annoyed about it at the time, but then in retrospect, I thought this could be a very interesting idea for the film. So I wrote the script in like 15 minutes in July, and then finished it in December.
Have you got any plans to make more films in the future?
Yeah, I've already written a script for another short film because I can enter Fresh Film Festival one more time. It's for as long as I'm 18 when I'm submitting. So I'm going to start making that once I've finished the Leaving Cert.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Are you a boy or a girl?
Girl?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Mom?
Yes, Kit?
Do I look like a boy?
What? Why do you ask that? No, love, you don't look like a boy.
You alright?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Did he just say lad? See, no one will think you're a boy now.
Alice? Do you think I look like a boy?
No, you dress like a boy, but your hair's too long, and if you were one, I wouldn't be friends with you. Boys are the worst.
All right, son.
Couldn't Dad just cut my hair?
No, love, he's bald, he'd do an awful job. Oh, she just wants a trim.
Now. Here's your handsome son.
Kit, take your head down, please.
If you don't want people to think you're a boy, then why don't you dress normally?
Normally?
Like I do.
I like dressing like this. I don't want to change it. And anyway, it's not just that. It's my face and my voice.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Do you get treated better as a boy?
Definitely.
Come on, I'll buy you a strawberry ice cream and everyone will definitely know you're a girl.
Hi.
And what can I get for you, sir?
Just a medium popcorn, please. Guess what?
What?
The guy behind the counter called me sir.
That hasn't happened in a while.
At least I've graduated from boy to man.
True.
Excuse me? Are you a boy or a girl?
Wow, that hasn't happened in a while. Who wants to know?
My friends dared me.
Tell your friends that I'm a woman.
Now we are moving on to a video by Kevin Farkas in first year 1X, which is an Earth Day video.
Hello, my name is Kevin, and Earth Day was on the 22nd of April. Here's what happened. People from the tutor groups got to go outside and weed the garden. They also scattered some bee bombs and bird feeders which are set on the trees to create a biodiversity space. Third years made the Kahoot on Earth Day for the first years, us, which was great. Claire Bracken came to us to speak about deforestation. She comes in Peace from Tree Sisters, an organisation that is actively trying to replant trees and stop deforestation. Currently, they're trying to stop the deforestation of rainforests. They've been the most damaged. Us first years took photos of nature and put them up in the hall. None of them were off of Google, they were all taken by us, the first years. Miss Kenny organised an Agents of Change webinar for the first, second and TY students. During the webinar, there were discussions about how we can change the world for the better.
Okay, so me and my friend Michael, that's him, decided to do a survey to the whole entire school about would you or not take the vaccine. And we also did a bunch of interviews, so here they are.
Vaccine. I think the vaccine is actually like a great thing to have for us because it's been proven that they've been working before, so why exactly would this be any different?
Would you take the vaccine?
I would definitely take the vaccine simply because, as it's been said before, the benefits do outweigh the risks, and because I'd rather have the risk lessened by taking it to be able to protect others and myself.
Why would you take the vaccine?
Well, as I've been saying before, it's because of the fact that it's simply just better if you do, because it's been shown that most people around my age would probably only get around a cold, but we don't know that for sure, so it's better to just be safe and take the vaccine rather than risk it being much worse than you thought.
What are your thoughts on the vaccine?
I'm delighted that we have a vaccine to enable normal life to resume. It's just a pity it hasn't happened a little bit sooner. I think the rollout's been a little bit slow, frustratingly so.
Will you take the vaccine?
Absolutely. The benefits far outweigh the risks.
Why would you take the vaccine?
Just to enable normal life, the resumption of full, rich life with family and friends.
What are your thoughts on the vaccine?
Well, I think it's going to help to prevent everyone from dying from COVID.
Would you take the vaccine?
Yeah, because I want to be able to go on all my holidays.
What are your thoughts on the vaccine?
It's alright there. I take it no bother. Pretty good.
Not gonna lie.
Would you take the vaccine?
Oh yes, me and my brother was take it, no bother. 100%.
Why would you take the vaccine?
Oh, might as well be safe. Keep the horses safe as well.
Alright, that's good. Mama.
And your brothers will take it as well. They come down here at 5 o'clock and we can do this all together. Be 2 meters distance. And then we go back to the horses, we can go and bring them out for a race. Be no bother.
We also got the results back from our survey about the vaccine, and the results were out of 45 people, 41 said they would take the vaccine, and 4 people said they would not take the vaccine. So that is actually well higher than the national average.
Holiday of Shavuot by Aaron, Gally, and Sarah. What does it celebrate? Shavuot commemorates the start of the Jewish people when they received the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. It is also the wheat harvest time in Israel. Shavuot traditions. In temple times, each family brought the first fruits of their harvest to the Holy Temple in Jerusalem. To commemorate the giving of the Torah at Sinai, there is a tradition of staying up all night studying Jewish texts in what is called a tikkun. On Shavuot, the Book of Ruth is read. Traditionally, dairy foods are eaten on Shavuot. In order to make the agriculture history of Shavuot, some decorate their house and synagogue with a floral theme. Why do we eat dairy products in Shavuot? Rabbi Steinberg said that before the Torah was given, the Israelites were not allowed to eat dairy products, since these were considered a part of a live animal. Thus, we eat dairy products to commemorate the fact that on Shavuot, God allowed us to eat.
So, what is Shavuot?
So Shavuot is one of the key holidays in the Jewish calendar. It's one of the 3 pilgrim festivals, and it commemorates a big event that happens. It's the formation of the Jewish people, actually. So we know the story of Exodus, when they're slaves and they leave Egypt. The next stage after that is they head to the Sinai desert, and there there's the big revelation, and they receive the 10 Commandments. So that's what the holiday of Shavuot remembers.
And why is it so important to the Jewish nation?
So it's important because that's very key as the formation of the Jewish people, and that's when the Jewish people get their textbook, the set of laws, the 10 Commandments, the Torah, and that's how Jewish people live their lives. So very key, okay. So I'll just answer, yeah. So Shavuot is a fun holiday. There's nothing too difficult about it. It lasts for 2 days. And the key thing to do is attend prayers in the synagogue, obviously after COVID. So there's prayers in the synagogue and the reading of the 10 Commandments. And the fun part is there's lots of dairy food. So there is ice cream and cheesecake. So generally it's seen as a fun holiday with good food.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm really, really delighted to be here today. About 3 months after Ayush won 2 major awards at the BT Young Scientist and Technology exhibition, which was held online. So Ayush, for his phenomenal project on quantum computing, where he has created a whole new quantum computing programming language called Q, won 2 awards. First for the Individual Technology Award at intermediate level, and then also, incredibly, the Stripe Award. And the Stripe Award is for a project that will have global impact at some future point. And I do believe it will be that case. So delighted for you, Ayush.
Thank you.
I hand it over to you. So who knows what's going to happen in the future? Okay?
Yeah.
Now, we have a art compilation by some of the arts that Sky, Izzy and Alana collected over the past couple of weeks.
Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing for.
Hi, my name is Tristan Trainer. I'm in first year and I wrote a poem for the assembly and I'd like to read it out. I felt the wet grass on my bare feet. I stood there in the early morning smelling the smell of grass. It's odd that the smell of grass always brought me great relief. As I stood there, I felt the cold breeze of air against my hair and face, slowly entering my lungs. It was fresh today. More fresh than usual, it stung my throat. I could hear the birds singing in this early morning, the sound of the tree leaves fluttering, and the sight of a juicy nice apple falling, making a thump noise. This place and this garden holds many, many memories for me. I remember when I was small, me and my little sister would play together all day long in this beautiful garden, eating the fruits and growing some. My grandfather always loved this garden so dearly. I still remember the night sky would light up with the stars. Me and my family would sit together and just stare at the sky's beauty and all its wonderful colors. But now this garden is nothing more than an overgrown wasteland. It hasn't been touched in years. It's overgrown and disgusting. All the plants dead. The smell of grass was horrible. The cold wetness only irritated me now. It was a horrible grey. I never thought this is what I would see in the future. Being grown up shows how truly horrible this world truly is. I hate it all. This pitiful garden that has nothing left for me. There was no sun shining and birds singing beautifully. It was just rain, thunder, wind, and pure cold darkness. That is the only thing that brings me comfort now.
Now I have a presentation about Peace Day by Tomer and Aaron, which will talk about the importance and everything you need to know about it.
International Day of Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace, April 24th. This was established only 3 years ago in 2018 to underscore the UN Charter and the 2030 Agenda for Multilateralism. It is how all nations work together. The COVID-19 pandemic is a tragic reminder of how deeply connected we all are. It is not a local or national pandemic, but an international pandemic. This is the key message for the 75th anniversary of the UN. What is diplomacy for peace? World peace is the core purpose of the UN. This goal has been reinforced by the introduction of the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDG. Goal number 16 is for peace, justice, and strong institutions. Currently, there are 232 countries at war right now, in places such as Afghanistan, Syria, and Yemen. This picture must change, and only change through collaboration and this desire for world peace. Stratford College Global Passport Award winners. Our collective desire to achieve world peace and other sustainable goals were recognized this month when we are awarded with the Global Passport Award. Our cross-curricular activities and excellent thematic teaching were praised. Example, the treatment of minorities, Holocaust studies, sustainable goals, global justice, poverty, homelessness, and the complex.
In third place are the fifth years, with an admirable number of 448 merits. In second place are the second years, on 615 merits. In first place, drum roll please, are the first years with an outstanding 768 merits. Well done to everyone. It's your dedication, hard work, and sense of community spirit that makes Stratford College such a great place to go to school.
Hello everyone, I hope you're enjoying the assembly so far, but I'm going to be announcing the winners of the Nature Photography Challenge. So in third place is Kate Wilkinson in 5th year. In second place is Paula Sacristan Berget in 2nd year. And in first place is Maruna Kazan in 2nd year. Thank you for everyone who participated and congratulations to the winners. Also, sorry if I said any of the names wrong. Thank you everyone for watching our assembly, and it's now our honor and our privilege to invite everyone outside for hot chocolate and croissants. Bye! See you out there!